All right, what's up everybody? So today we're on a job site and we are going to do a quick tutorial on how to properly clean mold from wood. You're gonna need a couple of things. You're gonna need some detergent, you're gonna need a wire brush, you're gonna need a stain remover. The mold stain remover is optional, but it's really good to have. And then you're gonna need a vacuum, preferably a HEPA vacuum, so that you can catch 99.1% of all particulates. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my detergent and I'm going to spray the wood down. Okay, I'm just gonna spray it all down real nice. I'm gonna take my wire brush and I'm going to, actually before you do any of that, you want to put on your tie-back suit or your PPE. You don't want to get all dirty because sometimes, especially if you're doing a lot of pieces of wood, it gets dirty. That all being said, make sure you're wearing your PPE and you're gonna take your wire brush. You could also take a sponge, steel wool, but I'm just using a wire brush and you're gonna rub that in really nicely.
You're gonna get it all.
As you can see, there is some dust on here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our HEPA vacuum and we're gonna HEPA vac the dust. Now, another thing that I should add is, and obviously this piece was more like stained, but if there's like thick mold where it's like caked on and it's actually like maybe a couple of centimeters thick or whatever, you would want to HEPA vac first. You should probably always HEPA vac first, but that being said, you can tell that there's actual dust on the wood, so we're gonna HEPA vac. If I can turn it on. When you're doing this, you want it to be as dust-free as possible. The last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put our mold stain remover. Generally, mold stain remover is super strong, so you always wanna make sure that you're wearing your PPE. Then you're gonna take your wire brush and you're gonna proceed again with the scrubbing. And then, because you drummed up more wood, one last time you're gonna HEPA vac.
Final round.
I unplugged it with my foot.
But that's pretty much the gist of removing stained, removing mold from wood. That's the process. You're gonna wait a little bit and we'll come back to this and it'll be as bright as can be. And that's how you clean wood that has mold growth or that just has dirt on it or any area that's questionable. Lots of wood sit in lumber yards. They just have stain. They stamp wood. Sometimes the black paint gets on there. People think it's mold. Sometimes just cleaning it up for your own peace of mind is a good thing. Thanks for watching, guys.